So today we're going to look at something else real quick. Something we've been doing for a while. Had excellent luck with it. And that's going to be canning milk. This milk is about ready to expire. Actually expired 2 days ago, but it's been sealed, it's been fresh. Just brought the jars in from outside. It's in the 20s outside, so they're actually kind of still freezing a little bit. But you have a good history of the jars too, I guess. Get the old one there with the self-sealing stuff. Perfect mason. It's actually square. And then some of the newer ones. I'm sure it's a collector's item, but hey, still working, still using it. Then we got the All-American pressure canner. Now we'll take a quick look at how we can milk. Yes, I know you're not supposed to can dairy products. Yes, we're saying don't do it. This is just an informational thing. Something we do. Don't try it yourself. So you've been warned. Anyway, people have been canning this stuff for a long time without problems. You buy it in the store too, but just a quick look. I had to put the disclaimer in there, so if you screw up and get sick, it's you. So I got the milk poured in the jar. I leave about an inch of headspace. Again, when you put your bands and lids on there, keep them fairly loose. You just want them barely finger tight and touching. Not even finger tight, just super loose. Here's a pro tip. If you're going to be doing quarts, do all quarts. If you're doing pints, do all pints. Because if not, if you mix these sizes, the smaller ones will blow up on you before they're done. So make sure they're all the same size. I've had bad luck mixing these in the pints. This is pressure canning, not water bath canning. So it's kind of hard to see where the water's at in here. Well, a solid iron. So this will actually be brown by the time we're done, but yeah, and everything inside the jars will stay clean. But for pressure canning, you only put it in just a little bit, an inch and a half or so. We're just doing a small batch today, so 5 of them fit in here pretty good. Once the canner's too, you can actually put in a second one and just put another layer on top. Takes a little longer to heat up, but it works. Then to put the lid on and get her tightened down. When you're doing this, you don't want to crank the burner all the way up. We're actually down pretty low. Got the propane stove here, but again, this is the All-American canner. There's no seals in these. Just taper fit, which make them really nice. The good thing about putting all this milk and stuff up, so you can see outside. Snow has just started. A little bit of white on the ground. So if you can't make it to town, this extra milk is actually a good thing to do. And you do not put the weight on when you start it. The weight does not go on until it starts steaming for a few minutes. Once it starts steaming for a few minutes, then you can put it on. I heard you see in the video, but once your canner starts spewing steam like this non-stop, it'll also bubble up a few little drops of water, and then it's ready to put the weight on there. The weights generally have 3 different settings, 5, 10, and 15. For the milk we use 10. And simply put it on there. Then we just wait. It'll build up to, this one builds up just a little over 10 pounds of pressure. You can have your gauge tested locally and make sure it's on, but once the gauge reaches that, the weight will start jiggling. Then you just simply shut your burner off. A lot of people mistakenly think when they look at canning times that this takes 90 minutes, 120 minutes. But they forget including heating up all that water and waiting for the steam to come out, which is at least a half-hour process. Once it reaches about 12 pounds, the weight will start jiggling. When you're doing milk, you just simply shut it off, leave the weight on, let it cool down naturally, don't open it. If you were doing fish, moose, whatever else, that's when you start your timer too, but since we're not, this is what we're doing. Some people ask how long we can store the canned milk for. We opened some up that's been over a year, and it's still good. Haven't had any problems at all. Never mind the cleaning in the background, but anyway, at least a year. Don't know beyond that, but again, this is just For entertainment value only. Of course, you have to say never can your own milk at home. You're gonna get canned milk by the box stuff in the store. So hope this helps you out. Once the canner's down to 0, it's out for a while, cool down for a while, and get your jars out. And they should turn out like this. Obviously, these ones have been washed a little bit. And just a side note, no matter how much headspace you have, some of them are going to boil over, period. So I expect a mess. These all started out the same. I don't know why they do that, but who knows. Another question we had was, canned goods freezing in Alaska. Yes, jars like this will break when they freeze. The straight wall jars, most of the time they come through pretty good, but anytime you have a narrow mouth, or a regular mouth, I guess, they are probably going to break. So here's a quick look at how they turned out.